Layla here from Fill Your Cup Up Coaching. I am an intuitive life coach here to empower women on this planet to break themselves free from the mold, gain more confidence, and have the courage to take action and change their life and manifest their dreams. So if your life is stuck on repeat, if you feel stuck in a rut, if you've been yearning for something more, you're not alone. Millions of people are living a life on autopilot that they're not really in love with, like just doing what they feel like they have to do. Like, oh, okay, well, maybe in another lifetime I can be this great artist or musician, but it's too late for me now because I chose this path. And they have this rumbling purpose inside of them, but it's like they just don't know where to start, and they feel like maybe it's too late, or like, I don't know where to start, and I don't know how to break free and get out of this circle, this cycle that I've gotten myself into, because it just seems too overwhelming to just like completely scrap it and start again. It feels way too overwhelming. It just doesn't seem feasibly possible for me to attain this, So, and that's so many people. It's so many people in this world just are like, well, when this happens, or when I retire, or when I make this much money. But it's when you put out that energy, you oftentimes don't get there. And I'm here to tell you, it is never too late to start living in your passion, your purpose. You can be 100 fucking years old and start again. Every single day is an opportunity to start again in a new vibration, in a new frequency, and doing something you truly love on this earth. Now, you could literally quit your job today and, just completely start over from scratch. Now, is that always the way to do it? Not always, because the goal here is to create less stress, not more. And in order to manifest properly and really get ourselves in the frequency of the life we desire, we have to not be stressed. We have to be feeling into joy. So it's like it's concurred on the current, the specific situation, person to person. You might not be able to just quit your life completely and start again, but we can start taking steps, and I can help you get there, So I just want to say there's a spark within you, within every single one of you. You are all unique. You are all special. There is something inherently, gorgeously, uniquely you in every single one of you. You are a gift to this world. It doesn't matter who you are, what you are, what you do right now. You are special. You are unique because you are you. There is no one like you. So, and there's a spark within you waiting to be ignited. And for some of you, maybe you already know what that, oh, I'm very passionate about this. I feel very called to this. But some of you may just genuinely not know, which is okay too, because like I said, when you get stuck in this loop and blah, 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 it's hard to see past it. It's hard to really see yourself as other people see you, or you are on your soul level. But that's why we're here to help you. So this is what we do here in life coaching. We take you and we help you mold your life into something that you truly desire, something that truly lifts you up. And it's a process of breaking down what you're good at, what you're passionate about, and also releasing negative limiting beliefs. We go through your trauma, we go through belief systems, we go through all of the things that block you from being you, all the things that you're insecure about, why you're not confident in your life. And we teach you how to transmute that and get more confidence and rewire your belief systems. It's not like we just tell you what to do. We literally give you tools so that you can do it yourself. You're stressed and overwhelmed. We're here to A, hold your hand through the process, and B, give you amazing tools. So you can either work with us one-on-one, but we also have a beautiful coaching course, which is really what I'm here to talk about. It's a transformative journey. It is literally here to ignite your inner radiance and align you to your life's purpose. So we talk about how to identify your limiting beliefs and overcome them. We give you practical goal setting tools for manifestation. We talk about societal influences, family influences. We go back deep into your entire life history and why do I think the way I think? Why is it that I can't live this life that lights me up so brightly inside? And you will find that it's usually not you. It's societal conditioning, familial conditioning, and all of these things that you might not even be aware of. And limiting beliefs are huge, because whatever you believe is what happens. Your belief systems are everything in this lifetime. What you believe you are, because your beliefs are stronger than anything else. if you believe that you can like take over the world, like, and you believe that fully wholeheartedly, you're gonna do it. You know what I mean? So it's like the power of beliefs and thought is everything. But we might not even know how limiting our thought process or belief systems are in this moment. And that's why we have this course to go over it. Like, really, we break it down with journal prompts, all of that, to like go deep in the subconscious, because so many of these things are not conscious, because you just do. You get stuck in this rat race. You get stuck in the cycle so hard that you don't even notice that you're doing these things that are completely blocking you from your inherent light, from your true purpose, from your true happiness. And like, it's not about like, it's not always about service or whatever. It's literally about making you happy, because I know that we can all be like, oh, well, our purpose is spiritual enlightenment or whatever. Is it though? Because when we die, we're all enlightened. Our purpose is to literally, like, we're all one. We already get that. So it's like, why spend our life doing that? No. Our purpose is to literally enjoy the fuck out of this life. Our purpose is to be happy, to spread joy, to be light, and to love the life we live, because there's no other point. Like, this is a blessing to be here. I truly believe being a human being is the greatest gift, because, like, sure, we do die, and then none of it matters. Like, we go back to oneness, or whatever it is you believe, but either way, we're not on this human form. And we can't kiss the ocean, and we can't go on hikes, and we can't feel the sun on our skin, and like all these beautiful things. We can't travel the world, we can't experience new cultures, right? So it's a blessing. So my job, literally my only job, is to help you align to a life that literally makes you so excited to get up in the morning, that fuels your passion. Like, if you want to travel the world for the rest of your life, that's what you'll do. Like, but everybody has different desires and needs and wants. But we are here to literally connect you so deeply into your desires. Like, so we're here for you. Like, you need to connect with, what do you truly desire? If you could have anything in the world, and we're going to help you get there. We teach you the power of self-compassion, self-love, building unshakable confidence, and radically self-accepting yourself, because self-acceptance is key. If you don't love yourself and accept yourself, you're going to have a very extremely hard time getting to where you want to be. So releasing judgment, fears, traumas, shadow sides, all of that. And just truly like figuring out what you're good at. What are your skills? What are your talents? What are your passions? What are your interests? What are your desires? What are your goals? What are your core values? Because that is so important when creating a life that really lights you up inside. What are your core values, at the core fundamentals of your being? What do you value most? It just connects to who you are as a person, and it connects to what your deepest desires are. And like I said, every single person is different. There is no right or wrong answer. This is not like a test. This is not a drill. This is really about you. It's about you individually, every single one of you, figuring out what that means for them and figuring out how to live there. And it's not like we just say, okay, well, here's your purpose, bye. We will give you the tools to actually take action into those goals. And the course gets into that as well. But of course, you can take the course. We have a whole package with the course and coaching sessions, because I do think it goes hand in hand with one-on-one coaching. So you can ask more questions, and then we can actually like make a plan after you figure out all of those desires and purposes. Because it's not just about like, okay, I got it, now I'm gonna do it. It's like, okay, that's scary. Like, take it from me, I've restarted my life a million times with nobody to hold my hand through that process, and it was very difficult, and it was very lonely, and it was very scary sometimes. So it's like, we're just here, okay, so this is what you want to do. We're here to actually practically set goals with you, hold your hand through it, be like your best friend, your confidant, your sister through this process, like someone you can really trust and has your back. Because I know when you're going through all this stuff and this awakening and a new life is blooming in front of you, it can be really hard, because a lot of the times you end up leaving people, places, and things behind that you've known your whole life. I mean, like, you might leave a relationship you thought was forever. You might leave a job that you thought was forever. You might lose all your friends. You know what I mean? Because when you're truly aligned with yourself and you're shining your light so bright, anything that is not in alignment with who you truly are is going to fall away. So that just depends on where you are in your life. Like, if you're close, probably not many things are going to fall away. But if you're really far away from what you're doing and you're just like kind of buzzing around, buzzing through with people you're not really in love with, like people who don't really vibe with you on like a soul level, then all that's going to fall away. And that can be extremely scary, extremely lonely. And even if they don't fall away, once you start living in your purpose, like there will be things you don't want to share with people. There will be things, you know, because they won't understand, and you don't need judgment at that time. You need support and love. And I know, like, when I was going through it, it was like, who could I talk to? Because, like, honestly, who's gonna get it? Like, who understands what I'm going through? Well, like, I do, because I've been through it. I've been through it so many times in this lifetime, just starting over, starting again, following my passion after passion, living wholeheartedly by my intuition, nothing else, like moving to places with not a single soul I know, not a single dollar in my pocket, and being like, intuitively, I'm meant to be here. And this is a very extreme version, but this has been my life. And like, intuitively, I'm meant to be here. So whatever will be, but like completely alone in the situation, completely self-reliant, completely trusting and surrendering wholeheartedly to the journey that I would get to where I needed to be. And I always did. I mean, it was never really what I expected sometimes. It is like, there was always a lesson to learn. There was also always growth to be had. And I've always made it work, you know? Everything's always worked out for me. And it only gets better the more I learn and the more I love myself. But it took me years and years and years and years to get to where I am right now, all by myself. And I feel like we can just help you expedite that process. Because like, if I had had someone like myself at the time, I think it would have been a lot easier and a lot quicker. And I wouldn't have felt so crazy all the time. I would have actually had these tools instead of spending years. I've spent years like acquiring these tools that I'm giving to you, you know, just through life experience and helping my friends and life coaching my friends unintentionally my whole entire life. That's what I've been doing. Like, unintentionally my whole life, I've been like life coaching everybody in my life. And then like, but nobody was doing it for me. I was just like, here. I got info. I went through this. I got tools. Well, now it's a business. Now it's my life. So, you know, and that's why it's so important to work with somebody, I think, because it really does expedite. We're giving you a whole lot of knowledge that it might take you years to discover on your own. And we don't have time for that. We want to see you living in your life, your purpose, your happiness, like sooner rather than later. Because honestly, it helps me. It helps the planet. It helps everybody. If your vibe keeps getting higher, the planet's vibe keeps getting higher. Because we are one collective consciousness, but individually is where the work and the change happens. So we're here to help you change your life. We're here to help you change your vibration, shift you out of lack and into abundance, into prosperity, into love, into just literally everything you've ever wanted. And it's not going to come overnight. Like, I don't have everything I've ever wanted, but that's because I keep adding new desires. I've lived out so many of my deepest desires already, and like, oh, this was really all I wanted at that moment. Oh my God, that's wild. But like, it's so cool to see that happens, you know, and you ask for more and then you want more, and that's normal. That's life. That's desires. That's being a human. So we're here to tell you, stop sleepwalking through your life. Your best life is waiting for you. Your best life is here for you in the ethers, waiting for you to be like, I'm ready for that, and start living in alignment with that. So invest in yourself, because there is no investment better than investing in yourself. You have to invest in yourself. You have to be able to put yourself first, and you have to be able to invest time, energy, all of it, money, whatever, into yourself, because that's the only way you're going to get to these things, is by giving into you. Like, no one's going to come over a silver platter and give it to you. They might, but nothing is free, you know what I mean? And if you don't do the work, it's going to come with a lot of like backhanded not repercussions, but obligations or energies exchanged that maybe you don't want in your life. So you got to do it for you, girlfriend. Awaken to your potential. Manifest your dreams. I know it sounds so simple. Manifest your dreams. It's like, where the fuck do I start? Hello, hi, I'm Layla. I'm here to guide you on that, because it's so important. It's just, you have to be able to take control of your life, and you have to be able to really look at all of the hard things, like the limiting beliefs, all the systems in your life that are not working for you, because they are failing you on some level. Because if they were not, you would not be here watching this video. You know what I mean? You would already be living in that lifestyle. So yeah, if you're ready to take control of your life, our coaching courses can help. They will help. Our one-on-one coaching helps. Visit fillyourcupofcoaching.com to learn more. I'm going to put all descriptions in this box, you know. You can learn more about us, more about what we do, more about these coaching programs. And like I said, the course is 111% downloadable. It's all pre-recorded videos. And then you can buy that with some coaching sessions, because I do think working one-on-one is amazing. But if you do the whole trifecta, like, girl, you're golden. But yeah, really, I just want to see you living in your purpose, living in alignment, like not dreading the life you have, not being so overwhelmed, bogged down, stressed out, anxiety ridden, not feeling like you're just going around in circles that you don't even resonate with or understand, like truly, truly lighting yourself up. We want your love light, your heart light, your soul light to shine so goddamn bright that it's blinding. So goddamn bright that anything that is not in alignment with that, just like poof, either you be the catalyst for changing that energy or it runs scared, because it's so bright and it's so light and it's so authentically you. Because living in your authenticity is the number one most important thing. Because when you're living from a place of your authenticity and you're following your heart, like you are the best, most positive version of yourself, and you help every single person you encounter, whether or not you know it, just by being that. Like, so many people are like, Layla, you have so much confidence. Like, do I? I mean, I still have insecurities. I'm a human and they come up, you know? And just like, and people tell me all the time, like, you're just so you, you know, and it's very inspiring. And I'm like, well, it's so nice. But, you know, it's like, because it is. There's nothing else really to it. It's just, I'm so me. I'm so unapologetically myself. And I stand by that. And I live by that. And like, yeah, I mean, I have problems too. I'm human. I go through stuff all the time. I have to, like, I'm constantly changing and evolving and like mixing things up and, you know, like I'm still figuring out how it works for me, because we're always figuring out what works for us best. You know what I mean? But it's like, I do know that there's nothing more positive, more inspiring, and more important to not only you, but to the collective than living in your authenticity and in your power and just loving yourself and radically self-accepting yourself and just living in this purpose and in this enlightenment and in this love. So yeah. If you want to work with us, fillyourcupupcoaching.com. And thank you for listening to this. And I can't wait to see you there. Bisous, ciao. And if you have any questions, just send me an email. DM me on socials. Everything's down there. All right. I love you so much. I can't wait to work with you. Bisous, ciao.